gosh. Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Talk! Back with another weekly update. Hey, how's it going, guys? This thing took forever to start. I was saying hey for like a straight minute. Anyway, who really cares, right? Let's get to it. So, changing the location of where I'm standing right now. Do I have to do the same thing every week? Nah, I don't think so. I also tried changing the, I guess, transparency, if you want to call it that, of my, XP counter at the top right corner here. If you see that, let me see. Yeah, right over here. All that good stuff. Should be a lot easier for people to see. I didn't really get any, like, complaints, but I got some suggestions. Why not try it? And I think this, no one told me to go here though, but I think it looks pretty. So yeah, let's go with it. So anyway, down to the experience. So this is the weekend after Double Experience weekend. Double XP weekend was the previous week. Today is the Monday where I always record the videos, and it's the first one after. So I did play RuneScape like usual, but on the weekend, not as much. I had a lot of plans and stuff, which are awesome plans, a lot of fun doing stuff. Don't regret any of it. Just as much experience. I have like a whole bunch of things on invention, like this close to being ready to siphon. So I'll get like a couple more mil XP. It's not ready yet, so we'll just go without it and include it in the next video. So anyway, let's see. I talk about the XP. So I'm tracking more things now. Just cause I might even throw in farming in there, since I'm doing farm runs a lot more seriously now since the XP weekend. I slacked off a little bit when it got close, just because I was killing water fiends for like a straight month and like nothing else. And if you didn't see my other videos, I planned, not counting the gems, like 20 mil, 70 XP. I ended up getting 42. So basically, yes, you know, the Amlod gives you 20% more, so yes, counting Amlod and the gems, it's like 22 million extra experience, which is nuts for me. So, next Double Experience weekend, they're every 6 months about, man, I'll be able to get 120, no problem. I'm at like, what is it exactly, like 80 mil? 81.4, yeah, so like, basically, 23 mil, 24 mil, I'll have 120, I could get that in like the first day, honestly. So that'll be fantastic. The farming runs, and I'll start talking about the actual stuff, is for herb lore. I did a lot of herb lore for the first time since I got 99 years ago. Like I never made overloads. They were either brand new or weren't out at the time, and I didn't have the farming levels to farm any of this stuff, or the cash to buy them, so I was not gonna do that. So, the first time I'm doing overloads, it's actually gonna be most likely my last time in the big bulk like that. I'm planning on doing supers from now on for Double XP weekend. I can make them at other points too. I don't have to just wait for Double XP weekend since I'm growing everything myself. But I'll save the selling till an actual weekend and get a lot of profit, because I like to earn some money off of this 120. But anyway, sorry for rambling on. Let's talk about the actual experience now. So 400k Slayer, it's the first Slayer I've done since the weekend. It was a good start. It just didn't get to do as much, which is fine by me, no problem. Skipping the total XP for the moment, like 400k, you know, inventions, that's just really one thing. Like I said, I have a lot of other things just about ready to go, not quite. Whatever. 550k though magic, that is pretty good. Not bad. I'm doing the usual abyssal tasks, gargoyles, I do dark beasts. If I have the time, maybe I'll try to throw in air roots, Ganos. Well, those are every couple days, so when I get to do those, I do them. Awesome seeds and stuff like that. Div. Div is one of the things I'm doing AFK. Now it's only showing, what is that, 66k? 66k. It's slow experience, especially when I'm choosing, if you know Div, the first option where it puts all of it into energy, you don't really get any more experience. I'm doing that because I'm doing tons of Slayer, and I don't have to be stopping to have to gather more energy. So when I am AFK playing Xbox or with friends or talking, whatever I decide to do, or eating lunch. I either do div or fishing, which you see fishing down below. It's like 250k there. It's pretty AFK, easy enough for me to do. Still getting some progress on something, you know. You might say, oh, why are you doing fishing? You already have 120 fishing. Yeah, I do, but I'm also doing cooking a little bit on the Double XP weekends, and I don't want to pay for it. So if I can catch them while I'm being AFK, and I sell like probably half of what I cook, you know, I don't need 50,000 rocktails. I'll sell half of them, you know. I don't break a sweat. And then the range is from the Dark Beast tasks. Those are pretty good on blue charms. That's one of the main reasons I'm doing them. For that sweet 70 XP. And then for the whole week, just 3.5 mil. It's pretty low week experience-wise, but awesome time, awesome week in general. I'm happy as can be, and that's fine by that. Now one couple things to quickly mention about the clan, briefly, and that'll be it. So, we're still capping, like usual, cap events. We're still working on tier 6. Now, if you don't watch the other videos, raising a tier in a Citadel is more than, right, it's more than 10 times what it takes for a skill plot. So while skill plot might take like a week, tiers take potentially months. Now, at least for on our case, it does. I mean, if we had max people and the number of people that we can have going up there, it'll still take a little bit. It still will. For example, just like a random example, you know, roughly, let's say a new skill plot, one person can pretty much do that themselves, right? 2 people definitely, all by themselves, pay off a whole entire brand new skill plot by themselves, right? So let's just say that's roughly, like, you know, the most 4,000 resources. One of the requirements for a tier, right? One of the requirements is at least like 40,000. So that alone is 10 times as much. Now you still have the mining, which even though it doesn't say you need it, you need to make bars, so you have to do mining. So let's just say it's only 40,000. Some of them are more than that. Another 40. Then the other type of bars. Then the cloth. then the stone. Then the wood. It gets ridiculous. If RuneScape would even it out more, I would kind of like that, because people are like, oh, why is it taking so long? Just look at the numbers, my friend. It is insane. And we'll get there. Not a problem. It's going to take a little while. We're also starting up some dungeoneering things. Check out the Facebook page. If you're like, oh, I'm not on the Facebook page, then join it. Oh, I don't have a Facebook account. Then make a RuneScape Facebook account that you only use. I make one for RuneScape because, one, you know, not that I'm afraid of anyone, but I don't really want all my personal crap and opinions on other things that don't apply to video games all over the place for people who just don't care and don't need to see it. Like, you know, it'll probably just start unnecessary arguments or whatever. It's not worth it. So I just make a RuneScape one, keep all my RuneScape friends on that, all my, you know, clan stuff and all that all together in one spot. It's easy to check. So you really, in my opinion, don't have a reason not to make one. It's always up to you, and we'll say things in game, but if you're surprised by something that you hear that, oh, I didn't know there's an event coming up, well, you chose not to know. So join the page, let us know. We need to invite you since it's private, so that means no one outside the group sees your stuff. You don't have to be worried about family or friends, you know, if you're worried about that. Some people, I guess, don't like people knowing to play video games or whatever, which is fine. So that's why we have it private. So let us know. We'll invite you. No problem at all. So dungeoneering we're starting up. We're trying to do also sinkholes, you know, like a weekly thing. Ask around the clan chat, Facebook, whatever you want, contact, and we'll get you going on that. So that's pretty much it for the moment. If you have any questions, ask me like usual. If I don't know the answer, oh jeez. Alright, I'm still here. If I don't know the answer, I'll try to find the answer for you as soon as possible and get back to you on whatever it is. So once again, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'll be recording the usual clan update capping video in a second, if you want to check that out. And until next time, I'll see you then. Peace out.